Waziri nominee. When you talk about the government of Kenya Kwanza, to everybody's mind, what comes in is the Hustler Fund. And we made promises on it when we were doing campaigns. And one assurance we got is that it would be domiciled in the constituencies. And Kenyans out there are also eager to hear it's actually going to be domiciled in the constituencies, because when they were told it may be domiciled in Nairobi, they are beginning to give up. That this is the bureaucratic processes which always lead to duffing. And that when you, Kenya Kwanza people, when Mheshimiwa, you don't have the money, you now say it is in Nairobi so that we don't ask you questions. Can you confirm to us that the Hustler Fund, like the Uwezo Fund, CDF, and other funds that are domiciled in the constituency, this one too will actually be domiciled in the constituency, in spite of whatever applications we have to make online, e-line, or whatever it is? It has to be in the constituency where Kenyans can ask questions from their members of parliament.
Yeah, like that.
Pkosing.
I thank you, our chair and the speaker. To Waziri Cherugui, of course, he's a minister, you know, because, yeah, he's a minister. Cherugui, you know, you are not, of course, you are Kenyan and you have been living in this country. When you talk about circles, because that's where you're going to be the minister, should this parliament agree, and cooperatives, the history of cooperatives and circles is not good. It's very bad. They used to swindle money from people, they die, and so on. And now, particularly, Honorable Cherugui, that it's going to manage Hustlers Fund that everybody's waiting for. So, look, how will that serve the people of Kenya? Take an example of West Pokot, for example, as an example of this country. There are only two cooperatives that I know they work, only two, covering 2 wards. West Pokot has 20 wards. So what will happen in the other 20 wards? How will they access that Hustlers Fund if you are using cooperatives? Are you going to start now cooperative in those 20 wards? And how long will that take? And finally, Honorable Speaker, Hustlers Fund, the way we know, or we were told, that it is free. It's free. So, Cherugui, if this parliament approves you, advise the government that people are waiting for free Hustlers Fund. If it is this one for that there is some profits or some interest, that may not be Hustlers Fund. It will be an affordable credit. So, advise the government that it is a free money we're waiting for. I thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Waziri nominee, congratulations first. You are aware about the Uwezo Fund and the other funds which were being done into Biashara Fund. There was a proposal like that in Parliament, and I would want to differ with my colleague Owen Baya that the Uwezo is only 40%. For your information, my constituency is 98%. It's one of the best in the country. And we still have money. Average, I'm not sure.
Yes, I said average is 40%. Okay. Yes.
I want to ask Waziri, cooperatives are the core of this country. And like my colleague has asked you, the cooperatives in this country are going broke because the people who are running them are stealing completely with the connivance of the cooperative officers on the ground. Once you come in, do you have any other way to sort out this issue once and for all, so that like in my constituency, one of the cooperatives has lost its property through a bank loan. Are you going to look at how they have accessed that loans? If the loans were not done procedurally, then somebody should pay for it, not the cooperative society, the small man who has put his money and now he's losing everything because they've lost a lot of properties like that. So what are you going to do about it? Thank you.
Mishi?
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, in some countries we have found that SMEs have created many jobs opportunity, and they have also created a way of collecting good revenue for the country. In our country, the SMEs have been engulfed with so many challenges. Some of them being competition from outside the country through cheap imports, lack of resources, limited motivation, focus on local markets, lack of business ideas, lack of business support, lack of access to favorable credit facilities, and even competition among themselves. If approved as the CS in terms of cooperative and SMEs, what do you intend to address these issues? And more so, how do you plan to enable, empower, encourage, and equip to ensure that the SMEs work under conducive environment? Thank you.
Thank you. Simon, you can